guns. I told that bitch she can't come to the spot, we ain't throwing no ones. She got that ass and shirt, I pull up and hit that bitch from the real. I'm got no gas and serve, I can't even thank my conscience.
What that means?
Nah, bro, I'm starting the recording.
You fucking with the Benushis or the forces?
I don't think I do. I don't know.
Just which one? Which one? Just pick one.
I would say neither.
No, pick the
Because I feel like I'm a nigga that never lost his virginity. So
I feel like it's the start of the Let 'Em Know podcast. Nobody cares about your virginity, bro. Let's be real. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? Before we get into this, Celtics won today. I don't have my jersey on. That's okay. That shit is in the wash. It looks like D is already gone. Fortune has already conspired against me, decided not to turn on his camera. He's doing everything he can to ruin my video and make sure my sub count drops. Make sure you guys like and share the video to make sure I don't lose subs because of this guy. Jalem and my boy Kjo, they over here rolling up their sage. They doing their sage.
Y'all should live longer.
My boy Tyler is here, first episode. Yeah. No cap. He may, I don't know.
This dude's fucking profile picture, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That shit is throwing me off.
The first thing we could talk about, it's been a while since we did a pod, so we missed out on the end of the last series, so we can go ahead and talk about it now. Luka Magic is continuing to be a trend, is continuing to show that's a thing. Luka is top 5 to me. That shit's like undisputed. You can't name 5 players better than Luka.
Yes, I
to
can.
me.
Yes, I can.
At this point. So now that I got Luka at top 5, he got the Suns up out of there. Bum ass Chris Paul. We saw last year this team, they were able to take out the back-to-back MVP, Nikola Jokic, but Luka and his squad of randos took him out. What's y'all reaction to that? Because I know Mr. Jalumberjack said that. I think he said DeAndre Ayton was averaging like 20 points, 25 points, something crazy like that. What's y'all reaction to that?
Hey, all I gotta say is that DeAndre Ayton, he's good, but he's not. Booker and Chris, they dropped stinkers on the last game. I think Ayton also, how much did they drop? Like 9 points?
Yeah, they all did bad.
Yeah, and that just goes for shows that even the best team can do like the worst in a long time. Like today, the Heat, fucking, I think it's the worst 3-point. Is it the worst 3-point shooting of all time?
No, for
their franchise, for the Heat.
Yeah, that was just.
I'm telling you, bro, the Heat is literally just deciding not to play. It's fucking disgusting. I don't know what I'm watching. Celtics in 6. I'm convinced.
But back to the Phoenix. Yeah. I didn't even think DeAndre Ayton was gonna drop that. I don't know if I said anything about how much he would average, but I would have assumed he would probably average like 17.
Nah. I think Karan said it best. Go ahead.
I'll say this, just my fault to cut you off, but I will say this. I was one of the few people that called Mavs in 7 before the series actually started. I already knew the Mavs would win this series, and it basically came down to this. The Mavs had the best player in that series, in Luka Doncic. You know, we've seen Devin Booker, like he's been good. He's been all NBA this season, first team. But he can't carry a team by himself. You know, before Chris Paul got there, the Suns were always a bottom 5 team in the league. They were always terrible, never made the playoffs. And now that Chris Paul, CP0 is getting older,
CPO
anymore. You know, you seen Patrick Beverly coming at him, calling him a fucking a cone. Then he can't guard. And now it's all on Devin Booker to carry, and he's never been the type to carry. He can't carry a whole franchise like somebody like Luka can. So yeah, bro, I didn't know the Mavs was winning that series. Sad that they're losing to the Warriors though. I was definitely wrong on my prediction.
Yeah.
I definitely gotta ask Fortune a question. Fortune, how do you feel about Phoenix losing to the Mavs, bro?
I don't want to talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it. I'm really kind of devastated and sad that they lost because Chris Paul deserves a ring. As good as he's been, even when he first came to the league, he nigga made a sorry-ass Pelican team so good. But it sucks that he has to try again next year. Hopefully he does win next year. You know, I don't even know how the draft is going to be next year, but hopefully they fucking get a dub and go to the playoffs and shit. Because like I really want Chris Paul to get a ring. I'm always for Chris Paul to get a ring until he retires. Just get a ring. Even if he's that old head that's just gonna be catching and shooting, just hopefully he still gets a ring, bro. For real. No cap.
Yeah, that's really all I had to say. Or what you? Oh, Tyler.
No, I said he needs to join LeBron. They're both old.
Oh,
But LeBron said he's done getting rings. He don't give a fuck about that shit. So
When did he say that?
I was working out in the gym. They have the ESPN on. He said LeBron said that he was done getting championships. Yeah. So
Okay.
you know that kind of sucks. So I don't think being a team with LeBron is not it no more. It's not the move.
Facts. Lakers do suck.
Yeah, better.
that nigga Bron just trying to get the #1 scoring champion or whatever.
Didn't he already get that? Hoe? He already passed everybody. He's like the top.
For playoffs plus, I think regular season, but not regular season or total.
I mean, isn't this no? This is like the second year LeBron has been in the playoffs, right?
He was in the playoffs in 2021.
Yeah, first year.
Tyler, do you have AirPods or headphones?
Yeah.
Yeah, because your audio sucks, nigga. I'm just playing.
Nah, it's just your microphone. It'll like cut out because it's not picking up your voice. I think.
It's okay, Kyrie.
Jay be having that same problem.
Yeah, Jay.
I do want to talk about something real quick.
What's up?
Because people have been talking about like on Twitter that they want to see if Kyrie will pull up to like. What do y'all think?
That nigga is not pulling up to no Lakers, bro. But Kyrie is weird as fuck. I don't know what goes on through his head. But he's still my favorite player. So whatever he does, you know, he do. But you know, I just don't think Kyrie is gonna go nowhere near LeBron anymore. That nigga's head is too fucking big. So you know, it is what it is. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to the Lakers. I don't see how. I don't think they have enough money for him. To be honest,
I'm telling you, I miss old Kyrie though. Cleveland Kyrie. That's why every time I play 2K, I always go to the Cleveland Cavaliers because of Cleveland Kyrie. Because that nigga was so nice. He wasn't weird. Now he's weird. So, but no, he's not playing with LeBron or anybody.
Speaking of another weird ass player, like we all predicted, James Harden is out of the playoffs. 76ers out of the playoffs. Yeah. We just saw this tweet that Joel Embiid put out talking about that the Heat need a new player, which means I don't know, maybe Joel to the Heat. I don't know. We'll see.
Fire. I didn't mean to interrupt you, Brody, but that shit would be fire. Because imagine Joel Embiid as center, Bam as fucking power forward. Nigga, that would be a fire ass team. I just because like low key PJ Tucker is not bad, but I feel like they need. Yeah, I'm saying he's small. They need someone to play a big. They need a big man. You feel me? So it's gonna be like a fire ass thing. Hopefully he doesn't sell like James Harden did, because you know James Harden moved teams and started acting up. Hopefully Joel Embiid. All right, we'll see though. I didn't think James Harden would sell. That nigga had us in the first half, low key. Oh god, that nigga was balling his ass off. It was like, oh yeah, this team definitely gonna go somewhere, but it ain't no fucking selling this out.
The next Shaq and Kobe.
Like, you believe that, bro?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's crazy. Like, imagine saying that, and you're like, that's crazy though.
Yeah, imagine saying he's Kobe. He had 11 points in that closeout game.
I'm telling you, nigga. That's what I'm saying. It's only one game where he popped off this whole playoffs, and I was like, that's depressing. That is fucking depressing, bro. But you know, James Harden. Well, that's why I say niggas. They said niggas will never know. like around our time growing up while we was in high school and stuff, James Harden Rockets was fire as fuck. The niggas would never know how that nigga played back then unless they look it up. You feel me? Now just to see this sorry James Harden thinking like, damn.
I mean, he has MVP seasons to back that up, though.
Yeah, true.
It's not like you'll look up his MVP seasons. He got something out of those good seasons at least.
Yeah.
And I really think he deserved 2, because like he was like a good player during this time.
He deserved back to back.
But
you think he deserves what?
Back to back MVPs. I don't think Russ should have got it.
No. You don't think who should have got it?
I don't think Russ should have got it in 2017. I think Harden should have got it that year. He had more wins and was arguably had like a triple double too. He was like just 2 assists off, 2 rebounds.
Was that year? Was when Russell Westbrook was trying to get every stat like
yeah.
He broke the triple double record and all that.
Damn. That shit is. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I figured. Like that's one thing I hate about Russ. That's one thing I hate about these these are good ass players. Russ, James Harden, KD, Kyrie. Like they're so good players, but they don't play for the team, bro. They're play for themselves. That's what I'm saying. That shit pisses me off. Like when James Harden was in the Rockets, that nigga was cold as fuck, but that nigga never brought them niggas shit, bro. And that's what pissed me off. Like look.
This whole conversation is pissing me off because I feel like y'all are being extremely biased.
Nah, because I feel like, bro, Rockets. Yeah, Rockets Harden, he was good. He had us in the playoffs, and really the only thing that was stopping was
always been known to
the Warriors
fail. Like it's as simple as that. Harden has always been known to fail. Westbrook has literally had one bad season, bro. Other than that, he's carried his team since he had KD on his team, and nobody can argue that. Even when he got traded to the Wizards, he took them niggas to the playoffs and beat a team in the play-in to actually get them in the playoffs.
Nah, bro.
I feel
Westbrook had one bad season.
This nigga had
was 20.
Never heard this Oscar Robertson slander, bro. Never in my life have I heard some Oscar.
Well, he old and he won a ring with Kareem too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and Oscar Robertson got a ring with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, so that nigga solidified.
But I don't know. But
like, look at the teammates Russ had.
The best player in the world at the time makes him solidified.
But I mean,
or how he played makes him solidified.
Westbrook had one of the best teams in OKC with KD, him, Serge Ibaka. I forgot the rest, but he had a good team.
They played LeBron.
Yeah, and they lost.
They played Miami's big 3.
They lost.
Bro, fuck that, bro. What about when Russ was playing D. Mitch, bro? Rookie Donovan Mitchell. Niggas got bounced out, bro.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, so what do y'all think? The OKC, when OKC had the good ass team with KD, Serge Ibaka, all them niggas. What do you think they could have done better to at least get a championship? At least just one, because that was a good ass team back then.
Bro, they were.
They should have not traded Harden. They should have not traded Harden.
They were young. They were young. They had to branch off to kind of find themselves. Truly.
Is that all you want to say?
Yeah, but
yeah, the audio. The audio.
You want to say more?
The audio faded out. Yeah, they had to branch out to prove themselves, find themselves as players.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
But I feel like they could have done that together, though.
That's what I'm saying.
They didn't have to branch out.
I mean, I feel like it would have took Harden longer.
Yeah, it would have.
You're right, cause.
But Harden was pretty good. He was getting 6-man.
Yeah, he was the 6-man.
Harden won six man of the year. He could have easily been a starter. He chose to stay on the bench.
Yeah,
easily.
That's what I'm saying. Eventually they would have built him around They would have built the team with him type shit. The starters, he would have been a starter eventually type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
he was getting buckets. That nigga was hooping.
When that team was around, that was when the Spurs were playing well and the Heat. So,
yeah, I know. Yeah, that was a scary season. No cap.
Yeah. The
Warriors were right around the corner, bro.
They were good.
Yeah. I'm pretty. Was it the 2015? The year after the Cavaliers won finals.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they lost a 3-1 lead against Golden State, right?
Yeah, but James
Or was
Harden
that
was
the year before?
no, that was that year.
Hold on, wait,
James Harden was-
your audio cut out. I'm sorry. Lewis.
I said that I'm pretty sure like Thunder had the semifinals, like they literally had it. They lost a 3-1 lead against Golden State.
That was 2016.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that I don't really got like much to say about it except like they had the team. They just didn't close it out. They should have closed it out. They could have been in the finals against Cleveland. Who would have known? They probably would have won a ring too. Same year.
Speaking of teams that struggled to close out for the past couple of years, man, I'm not gonna lie, Boston, we've been at the door, bro. We've been at this door trying to get it to the finals. Yeah. In 2018, we got stopped by Bron. In 2019, I think that was when we got stopped by Giannis. And that was when we had Kyrie and, you know, we had a whole bunch of issues and shit going on. 2020 was the bubble season, you know what I'm saying?
By the Heat.
And what's it called? Last year, we had to face the greatest offensive duo that we've ever seen. Trio, my bad. Greatest offensive trio we've ever seen, and it was so volatile it couldn't even stay together that long. But they were able to beat us because Jaylen Brown was hurt. Nigga, this year, even in spite of injury, because Marcus Smart got hurt, Robert Williams got hurt. At the beginning of the season, we were dealing with COVID. We were like a 500 team. Nigga, we brought back, or when we came back from All-Star break, our defense has been nothing but elite. We've honestly been the best team in the NBA since the year turn to 2022. Yep. To be honest,
with the first year coach, right?
Yeah,
he's the first year coach.
No, wasn't he coach? He wasn't coach last year.
No,
right?
Brad. I think Brad Stevens was.
Yeah.
It was Brad Stevens, right?
Yeah.
It's his first year as a head coach.
Yeah, it's his first year. So, yeah, like, we finally have a chance right here. All we gotta do is close out the Heat at home at TD Garden. I'm expecting a big game from JT. JB already showed this nigga is just offensively he got it, bro. He can shoot, he dunk on niggas. He needs to work on his playmaking, bro. But he don't need to worry about that right now. We winning. What y'all gotta say? Heat fan, what you gotta say? Didn't you say we were gonna lose in 5? Didn't you say we were gonna lose in 5? That's crazy.
Bro, you know I was just talking shit, bro. I've been saying Miami in 6 this whole time.
Nah, hey Jay, I ain't gonna lie. Like I want Miami to win for sure. But like
Miami can definitely win, bro. It's not
I know
there's a very slight chance that they're gonna win. Like there's a very good chance that they can win. If Tyler Hero comes back, that chance grows tremendously. Not only 100%. That, the way that Bam has been hooping.
Yeah, true. That nigga was killing that last night.
Ever since Jimmy got injured, he's been playing differently.
Yeah.
But even then, other players have stepped up more. Victor Oladipo has been hooping. Gabe Vincent has been hooping.
I mean, yeah,
Bam has been hooping.
Victor Oladipo, not really, but
what you mean, not really?
Here and there, he has.
I mean, don't get me wrong. That nigga is on an injury. That nigga really has got energy. The doctors fucked up that nigga shit, but I don't know.
Yeah, he played 6 games in the regular season.
Yeah, but you know.
Yeah, he put up double digits
tonight. That's good though.
He's put up double digits every night since any night, basically every night. I think he's put up double digits except for one maybe. But when Kyle Lowry wasn't playing, he got more PT, and then Tyler Hero got injured, so he got more PT.
Aren't everybody injured type shit? Like low key?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about Jimmy. He played today.
Jimmy got injured like 2 games ago, like his knee or
something. Jimmy got injured in the last series and missed a game, and then he got injured in this series and missed the second half.
That's what I'm saying.
We still won that game somehow in the Garden.
And Kyle Lowry kind of injured too?
Kyle Lowry has been like going back and forth between injuries.
He's been playing like 20 minutes.
Being healthy.
That's what I'm saying. Like everybody's like kind of injured and shit.
But even then, we still are the number 1 team in the. We still are the number 1 team in the East, even with all the injuries that we've gone through throughout the season, bro. Like these injuries mean nothing to us. Tyler Hero probably the biggest injury. That Tyler Hero is the biggest injury to us. That one does mean something because regardless of what Kyrie wants to say, a 6th man of the year brings a lot to the team.
I'm not
if
saying
James Harden would have got injured when they were playing against Miami in the finals, they would have got swept.
I'm not saying Tyler Hero's a non-factor, but
he's the leader of that second unit for sure.
Exactly.
And he's young, dude. He brings energy.
I feel like throughout the
he brings energy.
It's been easy to see that's where we break down. It's been easy to see other than the last game where we missed like the first 14, 15 shots of the game. Other than that, every single time that we have gone on some type of rough break where the starters for some reason can't score anymore, as soon as Tyler Hero gets into the game, we're scoring again. Like
I do agree he is your best tough shot taker. But yes. I just think we have the
Duncan
best defense.
Robinson is playing, bro. When have you seen Duncan Robinson play this year?
I'm just saying. I don't think that's the best matchup for our defense. If Giannis couldn't do it, putting up 40 and 20, I don't know what Tyler Hero averaging.
It was just Giannis. If Victor is putting up double digits, if Strus is putting up double digits, which we don't even really fucking need him to, because Lord knows what the fuck we have him on the team for. If Bam is putting up double digits and getting his boards, if Jimmy is getting 25 plus points,
it's a lot of hypotheticals, which is why, like, in this hypothetical situation, like, I think hypothetically, your defense playing at its best and our defense playing at its best, I think those are comparable, right? But hypothetically, y'all offense playing at its best and our offense playing at its best, I think our teams are, like, my team is better. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are. We're a better 1-2 combo than whatever combination you can make up on the Heat.
Yeah, but a 1-2 combo can't do it all. Like
I'm saying, that's what it's gonna come down to at the end of the day. During the third quarter, hold on, wait. At the third quarter,
not only do I highly disagree with that, but I do think if it comes down to that, y'all are going to lose. Because just like I said, we don't need 2 players to put up 30 or 40 points to win. Y'all, on the other hand, not only do y'all kind of
we didn't need that to win today.
Y'all don't have consistent. Y'all don't have.
We didn't have that today.
Players.
Bro, the Celtics duo closed it out today. JB and JT. Bro, JT.
Yeah, they closed it out,
and that nigga only had 22 points. JB had 25 and closed his bitch out. Like,
and that's the whole point, bro. If the Heat are playing good, that's not gonna happen, regardless of. You need
I do agree.
Them to play good for y'all to win.
And I think JT is gonna play even better if that shit if the Heat like play good.
What I'll say, the Heat, what their best option is to either make Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown play make, or so that way like they force someone else to beat them. Because I think if they try to make it exactly like Koran said, if you really do want Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown to close it out, and that's what they challenge, they start giving them both open looks. Like they're gonna have to die by that. But I'm saying the way that they push us to Game 7 is if like they really make JT and JB play make, because that's what they struggle the most, especially JB.
And what I'm saying is, I feel like Miami has done a great job at doing that already. And y'all have the players that y'all role players have showed up. Like just like how you said, everything that I was saying was a hypothetical. I don't really feel like it's hypothetical, because if you go and look at the stats, y'all have not only JB and Jason Tatum with at least 22 plus points a game, other than the last game when JT didn't score, but all of y'all role players are in double digits too. Y'all at least have 3 to 4 role players in double digits every game. And that's what's helping y'all win, not Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown.
That's just what I'm mentioning right now. I've been saying since like the beginning of the series that I think the Celtics have the best team in the NBA.
Yeah, they're role players. They stand up for sure.
Al Horford goes crazy.
Like that 28 bomb, Grant Williams.
Yeah, close out the Bucks.
Game 7 Bucks. He's not supposed to be doing those numbers. JB and JT are.
Nigga, even Peyton Pritchard is liable to give you 10 on efficient shooting.
Yeah, 15. Yeah. Facts. 10, 15.
Yeah, and I highly don't disagree with that. I just feel like the Heat can very much well do the same thing.
I guess we'll have to see.
I mean,
Game 6.
If you're
he put a franchise high of career points on y'all.
I mean, if you're giving that point that anyone can score double digits around, that means any team, right?
Okay, but we can score without like what happened in this game can happen in the next 2 games too. The first game, or not the first game, but a couple of games ago, we put up a franchise high in the first quarter on y'all.
I remember that.
And yes, y'all came back at the end, but our best player didn't play the entire second half.
Jimmy Butler wasn't there.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler
What game was that?
the entire second half.
He didn't play the second half.
Which game was that?
Butler.
Yeah, like
game.
You see what I'm saying? Y'all have role players. We have role players too, and our role players can play damn well just as good as y'all's role players.
Nah, I think Robert Williams, Marcus Smart,
players play way better defense, bro.
Al Horford.
It's not even comparable. Max Strus, Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson.
I mean, that's true, but we have better scorers.
What's up?
It goes hand to hand.
Who?
I feel like we have better scorers.
Name them.
Mark Strus is a shooter.
He's a better scorer than who? He's a better scorer than who?
Every team was reaching for him before. Huh?
Max Strus is a better scorer than who? Max Strus is a better scorer than who on the Celtics?
Max Strus, if he's hitting his shots,
he's a better scorer than who on the Celtics?
Grant Williams?
Derek White? Yes.
Everyone's better than Derek White.
Yeah.
Literally.
Y'all only looking at the playoffs, bro. Y'all can go look at the averages.
I'm just saying, like,
average this year.
If it's not trying to get a nigga open shot, what do you want Derek White to do?
But Tyler
or get a foul.
1 points per game.
He dives on ball.
By
like it's known that Max Strus has been playing incredibly horrible in the playoffs compared to how he did in the regular season, but that doesn't discredit the fact that he can still score.
But he's a better scorer than who on the Celtics?
Bro, this is the thing.
Who's a better scorer than him, other than y'all's best 2 scorers?
He's just playing bad. He doesn't.
Al Horford,
numbers in the
Daniel Tice
doesn't play good.
Daniel Tice,
Marcus Smart.
Okay, Daniel he's not a better.
Stop, bro. Come on, now. Daniel Tice is not a better scorer.
Payne Pritchard.
Payne Pritchard is very debatable.
Yeah, they play similar.
He has no stripes. Like
he don't got stripes. He don't got a reputation. It's debatable that him and
Max Strus has gone off before.
So as it's debatable. It's debatable.
What's Pritchard's season high?
I don't know what.
This season it might be low because he wasn't in the rotation, but he's dropped 30 before.
I know.
I feel like we don't have stripes,
bro. Even outside,
even then, Max Strus is like what our 5th, 6th best player. Like, I don't understand the point you're trying to get at.
Peyton Pritchard helped close out a game against the Nets. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah,
definitely.
He scored like 9 points on the 4th or some shit like
that. I would say Robert Williams is better. Like he has one of the highest field goal percentages of all time.
Peyton Pritchard literally carried a college team on his back in the tournament. I've seen this nigga drop 60s like outside of the.
Bro, you can't use his you can't use his.
You said he's a better scorer.
No. But you
I can name niggas who are college legends who don't do shit in the NBA. Max Strus literally was undrafted. Like you can't do that. You can't say he college's carried team when Max Strus went undrafted.
He didn't have a track record at all. At least Peyton Pritchard got bucks in college type shit. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, nigga, what? Max Strus is a fucking starter, and Peyton Pritchard come off the bench. What are you talking about? Like you can't use that. You can't.
He's on. I mean,
because all of these things go hand
Peyton
to hand.
Pritchard
Like,
isn't going to start over Marcus Smart, the defensive player of the year. It's just the team that he's on. I mean, if Max Strus was on deadass any other team, that nigga would definitely come off the bench, bro.
And that's definitely your opinion because a lot of people feel like he could be coming off the bench at Miami, and you were probably one of those people.
But there's definitely teams that he will be a fucking 6-man on. Let's not cap.
There's definitely teams he will be a 6-man on, but
is he starting on a playoff team? Is Max Strus crying? Do you think he's starting on a playoff team?
How many teams can you say Peyton Pritchard?
Well, I mean, like the Heat are different. Because, like, he's starting on the Heat right now, so he's starting on a playoff team. The Heat are kind of different because they got so many interchangeable pieces. Like, they're a deep-ass team. But, like, any other team that was in the playoffs, like, that nigga is not starting on...
He could start on, like... He can start on
the
Nuggets.
He can start on
like the Nuggets or
He
Jazz.
Can definitely start on the Mavs. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, Mavs, Nuggets, Jazz.
Like, his shooting helps. his shooting really helps him, but his defense is not good at all. Like that's what the Mavs got around Luka, 3-and-D guys. Finney Smith plays defense. I say the White Powell, that nigga plays defense and shit. Max Strus, his defense ain't up to par with these other 3-and-D guys. He's literally like Duncan Robinson. Like he's a good shooter.
Yeah, I got Celtics in 7. I wouldn't be surprised if we close it out. In Game 6 though. But I'm predicting in 7.
I'm calling Game 6. They'll take it. Madison Garden.
Celtics in 6.
In TD Garden. I think Madison Square is new.
Yeah, Madison Square.
I don't think it's gonna be a blowout. I don't think it's gonna be 10-point lead. I think it's probably gonna be like a 3.
It was gonna be really close, but you have Celtics winning.
I think it'll be close until the Celtics get that separation and just blow it open. This game was close the whole game until the fourth quarter, and then we just saw the Celtics are a better team. Once them niggas get
the only way y'all can beat us in 6 is if 1, Tyler Hero doesn't play. If 2, Bam plays like a bitch. And if 3, Jimmy Butler scores less than 30 points.
You're right, Robert Williams had Bam looking like a bitch.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Kyle Lowry hasn't showed up either.
Been doing a Bam game.
Kyle Lowry, he was.
You definitely been seeing what Robert Williams does to Bam when he's in the game. Bam don't even be looking the same, bro.
What are you gonna say about Kyle Lowry?
I don't think that's true.
Kyle Lowry shot like 0 for 7 at one point in the game.
Yeah, Kyle Lowry I don't even think he scored this game.
Yes,
that's tough.
To be honest,
You said what?
That's tough.
Kyle Lowry is Chris Paul with a BBL, nigga.
I know you like that one, huh?
Yeah.
And it's like I've been saying Kyle Lowry was the best player on the Heat too. That's tough. Yeah, I got proved wrong.
Yeah,
can't say shit about that.
I don't think he's a
Kyle Lowry is the best player on the Heat.
I thought he was gonna be. I thought he was gonna like prove that in the playoffs, but then Jimmy Butler started going crazy. Jimmy Butler started going crazy.
Reliable. I know he's coming.
He's still serviceable, but yeah, he's old.
Maybe
he's old.
Third, maybe 4th best player on the Heat.
Yeah.
But playoff wise, I know he's coming out injuries and stuff. And all that shit.
Watch that nigga go off tomorrow. Have 30.
He's not being reliable right now. The only
not tomorrow.
Way he can pull up is by getting double doubles and shit. If he's dropping double doubles in the playoffs after this game, he definitely has a bigger chance to win. And what's it called? The way so today's game, the way that Boston were playing, they were trying to get either JT or JB the ball. Sometimes they'll bring it up with Derek White. They'll mostly run the sides of the paint and push the ball out, and then push the ball out to like swing it left or right, so that when defenders are trying to close out, they always have to run to the spot, and that gives Celtics a free fucking 3-point whatever it is. And they really took advantage of the fact that the Heat weren't really hitting shots today.
Yeah.
And that's what
I feel like that's been our biggest problem, the fact that we haven't been hitting shots.
And also the defense is
immaculate. Robert Williams blocking threes, nigga. Swatting threes.
With the best defense in the league. Like ever since Marcus Smart came back, bro, the defense like
we're back firing, bro.
Ever since Rob Williams came back,
it's really Rob too. He was a candidate to me too. I really thought he was.
Yeah, he just, bro. In my opinion, he could have been that. Well, I don't know. They give it to Marcus Smart like it's a better pick, but he's just as important as Smart, bro. For the
yeah, he's the
paint anchor. Paint anchor.
He's the rim protector. Not many perimeter defenders win Defensive Player of the Year, so that just speaks volumes on how well he played this season. Marcus Smart,
second best team in the NBA.
Also,
second best record in the East.
I would like to bring up something. I don't know which part it was, but I was definitely talking shit about Al Horford and shit like that. I'm not gonna lie, definitely been doing better than I expected him to do.
Yeah, he's been playing like a dog.
Yeah, he dropped 16 today. I don't know how many rebounds he got. He definitely got like double digits rebounds, right? Gary?
Maybe. I don't know. I ain't pay attention to that.
Yeah, that nigga, I don't know. He inconsistent, bro.
Al
I don't know
Horford,
about that. He's
solid,
Not this
bro.
playoffs. Not this playoffs. He's been solid.
He's solid. He don't need to score every game.
He's solid until it matters.
But he plays.
He can, for how old he is, he can defend pretty well against players. Like, look at what he did against Giannis, kind of. Like, he had his moments with Giannis last
Dunking on that
series.
nigga.
Yeah, last series. I mean, that's pretty surprising. I thought he was washed a few seasons ago, and he's proven me wrong.
That's the same.
What was your question, Lewis?
Yeah,
How many rebounds did he have? He had 13
rebounds. From an offensive perspective.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, he had 13 rebounds today. I'm pretty sure Rob Williams had hella rebounds and shit like that.
Rob had 9.
Oh, damn. Never mind. But anyways.
12 and 9. That's pretty good. 2 blocks.
Rob Williams is such a, like, he's a key player in the beginning of the fucking game. If he's not on the floor in the beginning of the game, that breaks off the defense just a little bit.
Cause I agree. Cause bro, his rim protection and his rim pressure. Cause Bam really not that tall, bro. So when even when they throw up the lob, that nigga Robert Williams still catching that hole, still finishing that hole. And Al Horford too. He tall too. He like 6'10", 6'11".
Yeah. And what's it called? I also wanted to say something about Rob Williams. Him and Giannis, I think it was either game 7 or game 8.
And he barely played.
They both got 20 rebounds. Giannis scored more, obviously. It's fucking Giannis. But the fact that he got 20 rebounds that game also gave the Celtics. And if he could keep putting up rebounds and find that rim pressure and shit like that, Bam is just gonna get fished for the rest of the season.
Wait, this is not the game that was tonight, was it? He had
Game 5?
Al Horford had 13 rebounds last game. This game he had.
Last game he had 5 points and 13 rebounds.
This game he had. Al Horford had 16 points, 7 boards, 5 assists. He played damn near 40 minutes. Robert Williams has 6 points, 10 boards, 3 blocks.
What? So they only had 17 boards combined.
That's still good.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure.
Jason Tatum had 12.
12.
Yeah.
Damn near triple double.
He was an assist off. Yeah.
And then the fact that Al Horford also has been passing the ball, getting assists too. So that's awesome.
That low scoring ass game.
I'm pretty sure that those assists came mostly from JB.
Yeah. We can switch up gears now. We can talk about the draft. The draft order has come out. The number 1 pick did not go to my Houston Rockets, unfortunately. We got the 3rd pick. Magic got the 1st, with the Thunder getting the 2nd. Damn, the Thunder got number 2 and 12. But Hornets got 13. Yeah, I don't know. This draft is looking real top heavy, and it is looking kind of deep too. But I'm low-key glad we got the 3rd pick, because we can get the guy that the other 2 teams didn't want. We can say, hey, look, they didn't want you. Use this as fuel to go crazy for your rookie year. And you know what I'm saying? He'll be motivated. He'll be playing with Jalen Green, whoever we get.
This was the.
Hope we get Paolo, man.
What kind of player are you looking for, though, Kyrie? If you're the...
I think we should get the best player available. I feel like Paolo is the most NBA ready right now, but nigga, you could see that, you know, like niggas like Chet, they already got the length, and then niggas like Jabari Smith, like they're also like NBA ready too. So, like I said, I mean, we have the 3rd pick, so either any of those top 3.
Yeah, we're gonna get whoever's left out of the top 3.
You know what I think y'all should do? I think y'all should trade that 3rd pick.
To get a higher pick, or to get what?
To get a lower pick and Zach LaVine.
And who?
Zach LaVine.
You think he's gonna come to Houston though?
I don't think he could come to Houston.
Like, you don't think that nigga's tired of losing?
Yeah, going from the Bulls to the Rockets would literally be backwards.
Why do y'all think that would be backwards? What do y'all think would be good for Houston? Because drafting a 3rd-round pick isn't gonna help y'all. It isn't gonna help y'all.
Well,
y'all still aren't
right
gonna make the
I think we
playoffs.
have Jalen Green, so I think we could build around
The
that.
Rockets aren't trying to
Wait,
make noise right
Do
now.
y'all think y'all gonna make the playoffs next year?
Bro, the Rockets are trying to the Rockets are trying to like build some shit for the next like 3 to 5 years. They're not worried about like the next like season or 2 type shit. Like niggas still gotta develop.
This is crazy, bro. Y'all have trust in the Rockets. Y'all have
They
trust
need
in
to
the Houston
sign
organization.
It's not
After
that
all
I got
these
trust in
years,
the
one good player.
organization, but I seen like I fucked with Jalen before the draft, so we got some pieces. Like
yeah, and I understand that, but what I want to know is how far do you think those pieces are going to take you? Like, are y'all willing?
We're
Are
still in
y'all
the lottery
actually
right now.
willing to wait 4 or 5 years for y'all to actually become a
we're gonna be
winning
a
team?
team for sure in 4 to 5 years. We're gonna be
Exactly, but are y'all actually willing to wait that long? You think y'all are actually willing to wait that long?
I feel like Jalen Green is good enough to where I can just watch his highlights. Like, I don't.
So,
yeah, I want him to win games, but he doesn't. I don't necessarily need him to be a winner for me to enjoy watching the Rockets for the first couple of years.
So some teams have to wait those 3 to 5 years. So I mean, look at Cleveland, bro. No one's gonna go play for them. I can't think of a superstar that will go down to Houston right now. I mean, they've lost. Look at James Harden. It's like he didn't have the opportunity really to play with anyone great other than Russ, and they played against.
Don't say that, please. Don't say that.
Look, yeah, but they played against LeBron, right? I think that was the bubble year in the playoffs. Yeah, they played against LeBron and AD.
You're talking about right
didn't
before
have
he left.
everybody.
He'd been there. He was there for 8 years. He had Dwight Howard. He had
Dwight Howard,
CP3. What do you mean, Dwight Howard? Dwight Howard
He was a top
in
center
his
back
prime
then.
at that time. He was a top center. Went to the Lakers and won a championship. What are you talking about?
Didn't get injured. They beat the Warriors.
CP, bro, he had to win one game. You know how many times Harden could have won one game and it would have helped Houston? Like, he's a choke.
No, I'm not saying that. Like he
You're
is a
saying he
choke artist.
didn't. You said he didn't have the opportunity, but he very much so had the
He
opportunity. Very much
is
so.
a choke artist. He played against LeBron and AD though, like with Russ. Russ was playing pretty well that season. They beat them in game 1, and then AD and LeBron
bubble. That wasn't really an opportunity.
No, Russ
like,
was injured.
Everybody knew they wasn't going to go to the finals.
That's why he was.
Yeah.
When he had
was
CP3, you can't
He's right
tell me
there.
that wasn't an
He's right there.
opportunity. You can't tell me that was a perfect opportunity. Even the year after that, after they traded CP3, they were still a good team playing small ball, and Harden choked in the playoffs.
Nigga, how did he choke?
Yeah, I'm not saying.
Bro,
I'm not saying
that. Bro, Harden. I feel like there is no team in history. There is no team in history that had more role players than Harden, bro. You know how many people left Houston? Coaches got fired. You know how much shit got moved around just for Harden, bro? I feel like literally at one point in time, I feel like nobody had more role players than Harden. Anytime he kicked it out, he had somebody who can hit the 3 out of all 4 people who are on the court. And all four people can play defense since he didn't want to play defense. He decided to switch his position. Like, come on, bro. Like, y'all can't. There's no excuses for that one player. Harden has.
He is the choke artist. I've always looked at him as the choke artist.
Houston literally did everything they could in the heavenly power, bro, to try to keep him happy. And not only that, but the way that he left, that says a lot about him too, bro. Especially after everything they went through to try to keep him happy. I feel like that's the one player you can't make any excuses on. The nigga went to go team up with KD and Kyrie, bro.
Yeah.
Got injured, decided not to play, and then requested a trade. Like, come on now. He's never not played with another All-Star other than this couple of years after he got rid of CP3.
I personally feel like when we're talking about the NBA teams and stuff like that, I don't think nobody's coming to the Rockets. I feel like now all these superstars Nowadays, they're just trying to like make a team just so they can win championships and stuff like that. So I don't think anybody coming to the Rockets unless somehow they draft someone crazy as fuck, like someone like a new LeBron, a new fucking I don't know, a new fucking shooter comes up.
New Zion caliber player. Look, Zion, he's a
Zion's a once in a generation talent.
Zion right now. Don't talk about what he has done, but when he came out of college and even high school, really, he's like one of the most highly, I guess,
they were
respected players. You know,
I'm not gonna lie. If Zion's healthy, New Orleans is like
they're in the playoffs.
Yeah, they're in the playoffs. They're good.
They're a championship contending team, bro. With Zion,
deep in the playoffs. Deep.
They were good,
especially with CJ. With CJ there now.
Yeah. That's the thing. I'm happy CJ moved.
They finna be nice this year.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised like if another star would want to come to.
Yeah, Damian Lillard needs to pack his bags and move on down there. That nigga
go down to CJ.
Leave that nasty ass team, bro. That nigga's weird. Like that nigga pisses me off. Like he's so good. That nigga's too worried about his nasty ass rap music. He's too invested in his rap music.
Yeah, he want to be honest so bad.
Oh
he's
god,
throwing his career away.
That nigga's weird. Yeah, bad. Like he's how old is he? He's still young, right? He's still 20 something, ain't he?
No, he's 32.
Damn.
33.
This nigga wasting his fucking talent, bro. This nigga better get on before he becomes before he gets old.
It was insane. It was insane watching him hit like logo threes, bro.
Yeah, like 30, but 35, I don't give a fuck unless he's winning a fucking championship. I want that nigga to get a dub.
No,
I want him to.
Imagine if he did that on a team that was contending without him already.
Yeah.
He joined up with them.
Like no, like bad. Nobody
gets
nobody
about Houston.
You said what?
Tell me, ask y'all something about Houston.
All right.
Y'all haven't. Well, mainly this sport career because I don't know if the rest of y'all would know this, but you haven't heard like the talks about Christian Wood getting traded.
I heard that they were talking about sending him to the Lakers.
I mean, yeah, and y'all need to drop John Wall.
I really need to drop that nigga.
Yeah,
John
Wall.
See, you're asking me how can we be a playoff team next year?
Me too. I forgot about that.
I'm asking you, do you think that y'all will be smart enough to figure out a way to use
exactly? So you're asking me.
That's basically what I'm
asking me, do you think our management can manage these assets that we do have? Niggas like Eric Gordon, John Wall, Christian Wood, niggas who you can move for something useful. But you're asking, do I think they're going to be able to do that? I'm hoping that they do, but until they do not or do something wrong, like I said, the only thing I've heard is they were talking about sending Christian Wood to the Lakers. Which, what the fuck do the Lakers have? What the fuck do they have that I want?
Like, y'all are not gonna get AD, y'all not gonna get LeBron. So for
that's a perfect question, bro, about the Rockets management. Do you think they're gonna be able to, manage these assets? Bro, I'm gonna be honest, they're already fumbling the bag.
That's why I'm so confused on why y'all have faith in these niggas, bro.
Good. That was the time where he like rose his value. He was going for a first round pick. Rockets didn't want to trade his ass. As soon as the season ended, bro, like some reports came out, teams are only willing to give up a second round pick now for Eric Gordon. It's like he bottomed out for the season.
Yeah. And that's what I was gonna say that earlier. James Harden really brought a lot of their stock up, bro. Especially like PJ Tucker, for example, bro. If he didn't go to the Rockets, that nigga wouldn't be.
We got picks and we got young pieces now that will develop. That's why it's not about like the Rockets management, in my opinion, what they do with these assets. I mean, that's obviously gonna help and shit. Maybe we get more picks, but if Jalen can develop, my nigga, Jacob Sengun, if he can develop into like the potential,
he can stop fouling. Yo,
like the Rockets are gonna be a playoff team, bro, in some years.
I hope so.
Definitely will be.
You saw JG had 40 in his last game, bro. He all rookie first team, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think y'all gonna be like. I think y'all gonna be holding on holding on to thin air for like the next 20, 30 years.
Keep hating, bro. We gonna keep hating, bro. We gonna make it there before Orlando does. That's facts.
I agree, bro. Rockets is not gonna be good for a long time because
come
nobody
on,
wants to
bro.
go over there.
Last time y'all won was when Hakeem was there and Jordan was out the league.
Damn, it's tough.
Like,
but
at the same time, the fucking Magic were relevant, bro.
Like I've been lost hope for Houston ever since fucking whatchamacallit. Ever since
and now Deshaun Watson is on Cleveland, and Cleveland may actually be good for the first time in franchise history. Like, y'all gave them the best quarterback. They now have the best quarterback they've ever had in franchise history, bro. And the nigga hasn't even played a game with them yet.
If Jalen develops into a star, bro, the Rockets are going to be able to start getting free agents, bro. Like, Houston ain't like one of these other small market teams, small market cities that niggas really don't want to go there. Nobody really wants to live in Wisconsin and them other, like, snowy-ass, cold-ass places. Nobody really
Oregon,
wants
Milwaukee.
Like, niggas,
there's a lot of people who don't want to live in Houston either.
And niggas will go to Houston if Jalen becomes a star, bro. No cap. Niggas was willing to James Harden. They will be willing to play with Jalen in Houston. It's not a bad city type shit. Good weather.
Yeah.
Good food.
Like,
people will come to Houston if they see the potential.
True.
Enough,
but you know, Jalen,
especially with the young generation coming up, I'm pretty sure when we were the same age, like our teenage years and shit like that, when we saw someone do some shit, like if we see a good player, we all were dick riding that person.
Man, I hope we get.
Not me.
I live in Ohio, and the only thing we have going for us and have had going for us is the Buckeye football team, a LeBron Cavs team, and just this past season, a Joe Burrow Bengals team. Other than that, bro, like the Cleveland Indians and Cincinnati Reds, look at them. I mean, shit. The Cavs, without LeBron, look at what they've done.
Got smoked by Trae Young. Embarrassed by Trae Young.
I mean, look at what they've done.
Crazy.
So, Ohio, not where people want to play unless you're going for college football. Cincinnati, it was pretty good college football team this year. I mean, they're not. They had a couple of first rounders, but that's it.
Yeah.
They weren't competing against the Power 5 team.
I was gonna ask, what's some predictions y'all can make next year? Like, what team do y'all see?
Did we? All right, let's do a prediction for that next Warriors.
Oh,
Warriors Mavs.
I don't think.
Right now,
I believe in. Yeah, it looks like the Warriors might close it out in 4, but don't be surprised. I mean, if Luka dropped 40,
I mean in 5.
Yeah,
that's what I said. Anyway, yeah. So once they can win in 5, it's looking like it right now. But if the Mavs role players can actually play better, if Luka end up with 40 or something, like I said, the only thing you don't want is Luka in Game 7, bro. We already saw Steph. We've seen Steph in his Game 7s. You know what I mean? We've seen him stink some up in the past.
If we're gonna see the return of it's Game 5 play
by Draymond in Game 7s.
Facts.
What's it called?
We're gonna.
We've seen
Game 5
play.
32,
Luka's gonna have a 40-point triple-double,
while Curry has like 13.
and they're still gonna lose.
Hold up, what were you saying, Tyler?
I said it's Game 5 play, right? Like we're gonna see Klay Thompson go off.
Nah, that's Game 6.
Nah, that's Game 6.
Game 6, yeah. Hey, he's still gonna have a good game. Him or Andrew Wiggins.
That's what I was about to say.
Jordan Poole, bro.
Hey,
Dunked on Luka.
To be real with y'all,
They're gonna close it out.
To be real with y'all, Warriors is not winning the next game because, like I said, the NBA is rigged. They're gonna obviously they're gonna obviously
Obviously.
lose this one, so the game could fucking go on because the Celtics are still going at it with the Heat. If the Celtics would have blown out the Heat or the vice versa, whatever, nigga, they would have blew out the Mavericks, no doubt. Because the Mavericks, like I said, they play around Luka only, and that shit is bad. I feel like in order for you to win world championships, you need 2 players. Like unless you're LeBron, and nobody's LeBron. So, but yeah, that's all.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, Luka kind of is LeBron.
I was gonna say, where do you have Luka ranked right now in the NBA right now, Fortune?
I would say Luka low key. I think you said when you said Luka was like, I don't know. I think you said like you can't name.
I can't name 5 players better than Luka personally.
Low key, Luka is probably like pretty high on my list. I don't even know I don't know where to put him. Probably okay. So look, first. For sure, it's LeBron. Second,
right now?
Right now. Yeah, LeBron will always be my grade.
I mean,
even if that nigga's an old head that's catch and shoot. Even if that nigga's an old head that still catch and shoot, I'm still gonna put that nigga in my first fucking. First fucking zit. So okay, so it's LeBron, Curry, Giannis. Actually, flip that around. LeBron, Giannis, and Curry, and then I'll probably put Luka 4th or 5th. Because Luka plays nice and he plays smart. He can pass the ball. He can. Why are you laughing for it? That nigga's nice. That nigga plays as if he's been hooping for 45 years, bro. That nigga's a fucking. That nigga can hoop, bro. Like that nigga knows what he's doing. Like I feel like if Derek Nowitzki was in that hole, they would be winning fucking games, bro.
If it was 3 seconds left on the clock, and you had to choose who shot the ball to win the game for your team, are you choosing Luka or Curry?
That's a dumb question. I'm choosing Curry, obviously. Who didn't choose Curry?
I wouldn't choose Curry.
Curry, bugging, bro. You're bugging. That nigga's the best shooter alive.
You wouldn't choose Curry?
You wouldn't choose Curry?
I'm not choosing Curry.
Curry, if God said you was going to die today,
you said on Luka.
You have Luka and Curry.
Bro.
How you putting your faith on? You're not putting your faith on Luka. You're weird.
Yeah. If you asked someone else besides Luka, bro, Luka to me is like, bro, he's clutch. He has the resume. He won MVP.
He has the potential.
He's literally a Hall of Famer right now.
I don't care what y'all say. He has the potential to be better.
He has 4 years in the NBA and 3 All-NBA first teams.
Look, he don't got the NBA
potential.
He
has potential. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, he's a 45 trapped in a 20-some-year-old body because that nigga plays so.
That's how much he averaging on you too.
It don't matter.
But like at the end of the day, you're not. Nobody in their right mind is choosing Luka over the best shooter in the world. Like you sound dumb as fuck.
I must not be in my right mind, nigga. I'm crazy as hell.
Yes.
I got schizo.
Look at the track record.
Out of my mind.
That's really what it is.
How many game winners?
Fuck track workers and everything.
See how many game winners?
Wild, bro. 3 seconds left.
I'm gonna look it up right now. How many game winners does Curry? I think Curry has what? Curry has 1 game winner. What? Like walk off game winner?
Look, this is the thing. A lot of Curry's game winners. There's still time left on the clock, maybe a second or point whatever seconds. Bro, just before Luka hit that step back against the Clippers, that nigga was like 0 for 10 for a game winner field goal attempts. Like that was his first time hitting a game winner buzzer beater versus the Clippers in the playoffs a few seasons ago. Before that nigga was 0 for 10.
Maybe against the Clippers, bro, but Luka has hit tons of game winner shots.
But I think he might only have he has definitely less than. Bro, he got less than 5 game winners, and probably Steph does too. But Steph has hit way more clutch.
I looked it up. It says Steph has 9, and that is with like a lot more time played, a whole bunch of other type of factors. Blah blah blah. You're just asking me right now. I'm picking Luka.
What's the greatest shooter ever?
Right now, I'm picking Luka.
I'll pick
They're both unguardable, but to me, I feel like Luka could just in that situation. I just feel like he could just do more. Whether it's whether he got to shoot it or manipulate the defense to get an open shot or draw a foul or
somebody got to shoot. No, Jay said 3 seconds. They got to shoot it. Steph or Luka.
Look,
I'm still taking Luka.
bro. That shit.
There have been two players, as a LeBron fan myself, two players the whole time I've watched LeBron play that I've been scared to see them throw the ball up late in the game, and it's KD and Steph. Just based off of it looks like it's going in every time. I mean, every fucking time.
Okay, but out of all those times, Luka has made it more than all of those players y'all can think of.
3-0 on these niggas.
Luka's a god, yeah. I mean, he is.
Definitely is. But I think there's levels to this, bro. Honestly, bro. So y'all got Luka above Steph?
No,
I don't have him above Steph. It's like it's same tier, different level.
Yeah, they're like on the same.
Nah, I can't even say same tier. I can't even say same tier because Steph is like Steph is golden. Steph is higher, but like their talent is debatable.
Okay, yeah, talent is debatable, but Steph is better right now, bro. I'm not mad at that. The impression that Luka was better. That's why I got Mavs in 7 because Luka is generational, but there's levels to this. It's not his time yet. Steph is still that guy, bro.
True.
He was up
Steph is still going for it.
Clutch. He's hitting the daggers, closing them out and shit. Steph's still better.
Yeah, that night.
Like their talent is comparable. That's why I was ready to have Luka above Steph if he pushed it to 7 or if he beat these niggas. But if he can't even do that, if he getting taken out in 5, then
I feel like it's a 1-on-1 game, bro. Y'all acting like Luka done got 4 other teammates. Y'all acting like Luka done have a teammate that went 0-0-0-0-0.
That's true. Yeah, right. Yeah, Reggie Bullock did so true.
Bro, that just because
if Luka had a better team, he'd be closer.
3-1 right now doesn't mean shit, bro. He literally has Andrew Wiggins, who's playing the best of his
number 1 overall pick.
Looks like he's in his prime. Just like he said, former overall number 1 pick, bro. Like Draymond Green plays a huge part to that motherfucking team, bro.
He's the facilitator.
Right,
he's the facilitator.
Jordan Poole, like Kevon Looney is getting double-digit rebounds every game. Like, what the fuck does Powell do?
Dude, Steph has a way better team. That's not even debatable. But maybe Steph is better because his style of play is more conducive to winning. Steph will get off ball. He'll still be a threat off the ball. That nigga Luka won't get off the ball, bro.
But why does Luka have to get off the ball?
To let his teammates shine. Y'all say this all about his teammates. Jalen Brunson is capable of giving you 30, my nigga. When Luka gets off the court, that's when Brunson is aggressive, bro. When Luka
Brunson out aggressive,
that's what I was talking about.
Luka don't be getting damn near double-digit assists when his teammates are actually scoring.
Bro. I watched the game yesterday. That nigga Luka was holding the ball for 15 seconds out the clock. Would give it to Jalen Brunson with like 9 seconds to just force some shit up, bro. Nigga would be.
Bro, that's one example, bro. That doesn't change the fact that Luka still is get the most assists on the team.
Okay, wait. No. Hold on, let me say something. You said,
which is why Steph is better. He'll pass that whole relocate, then get the ball back. Or something.
You asked.
Dribbles the air out that bitch.
You asked, is he better? You asked, is he better because is his style more conducive to winning? I would just say the disparity in talent level between Steph and his teammates and Luka and his teammates allows them to play them like that. You know what I mean? If offensively, if Luka,
bro, the heliocentric offense, James Harden ran that same offense. I fuck with James Harden. How conducive is that shit to winning? Top of the key, pick and roll every time.
Okay, but that's not.
It only works.
James Harden needed small ball around him. Luka doesn't need that shit. If Luka had actual key players around, tell me a good player that wouldn't fit, that wouldn't play good.
Luka does need small
like that
ball.
doesn't.
He just had Porzingis last year and got that nigga up out of there and got him traded.
Bro, Luka does not need small ball. What are you talking about?
He does need fucking small ball. That's all they run in Dallas is small ball.
No, he does not, bro. I don't understand what you mean.
They play small ball in Dallas, bro.
No.
Yes. That's literally their whole lineup. They run small ball damn near all the time. This whole playoff run, they've been winning games playing small ball.
I'm right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
But yeah, this is what I was talking about though. Like the what Karan said, and that's what I was saying in the beginning. Like on top, name me these players like KD, Russell, Luka. Like them niggas play just one, like they're just play for themselves. They don't play around the team like Curry do. Like Curry obviously can score 40 and take up the whole shit if he wanted to, but he don't do that shit because he has a team. Like if this nigga Luka can play around his team like Curry, or just play around his team in general, it don't matter, bro. Like his team can get dubs, bro. Like all these good ass players, bro. If they just play around their team, bro, every team will be fucking competitive as fuck. At least with all stars and shit like that, with superstars and shit. But like, nope, that people don't do that shit most of the time. They just take up the
Bro,
whole
why do
fucking
you think that's
scoreboard.
true, bro? There's a reason that there's players who average 20 points and there's players who average 5 points. Like, that's not true.
Like, yeah, I
But
feel
look,
like
think about it like this, because whenever the star player is not forcing the ball onto, like they're not playing through him all the time, and everyone's able to score throughout the regular season, that team is gonna get better over time and definitely be a good playoff team. Just like example, Phoenix, the Heat, Golden State, and the Nuggets. Like those teams, everyone is able to score, and the fact that yes, Jokic can drop 40 bombs. Yes,
Like, that's a
Curry
horrible
can drop
example.
40s and shit like that. But if you think about it, everyone else is also good enough to score probably up to 20 on their own, or 15.
You say
Like
Jokic?
who? Like who? Because
On the
that's a
Nuggets?
horrible example. You name so many different teams, which some of them are still in the playoffs and some of them aren't. Like, that was a
Yeah,
horrible
but let's
example.
not.
The
But
Nuggets
we're
have
not.
the Nuggets
We're
literally
not gonna
play around
eliminate the fact.
Jokic.
We're not gonna eliminate the fact that there are still good teams, even though they're out. Doesn't mean they're ass, right? You watch the Nuggets. You watch the Heat. Every player, even the role players, they're good enough to score the ball, and they always passing it and shit like that. They're making sure someone ends up getting open and shit.
Who on the Heat is
But that's
comparable to
because the Heat.
Luka
That's
though?
because the Heat
Like,
try to
that's a
generate
horrible example.
threes.
No, I'm not.
Exactly.
The thing
Like,
is, the
you're
thing
not
is,
using a good example. There's
no,
there's
I'm just.
nobody
Hey,
who.
did that nigga Tyler Hero say he want to be looked at on the same level as Luca and John Morant?
Bruh.
I'm
Hey,
saying
yo.
my example is coming from the fact that Golden State, that all their players and shit like that are able to score, and the fact that they're not playing through
What's up, Jermon?
Giannis, Curry, and Clay. Obviously, they're the best players. They're gonna want them to get the ball, but the fact that they also can get the ball to Jordan Poole, fucking Wiggins, and all that shit. Whoever
Exactly. They
they
have
all
the
can
liberty
score.
to do that.
That's my
Dallas
point.
does
I'm
not.
not trying to say, oh, like
Bro, Jalen
I think-
Brunson
this
not
like
a
that.
scrub. He's finna get
Yeah,
a bag.
Jalen
He's
Brunson,
not a
he's
scrub, but one
He's
other
good.
person is not gonna carry the
Yeah.
whole team, especially not like Luka does.
Look, I'm
Even if
just saying,
Jalen Brunson can score 35 and they can get blown out if
All
Luka's
right,
not
look,
playing,
how about this name?
especially.
I'm gonna throw this name out there. I really think this nigga's overrated, but
Oh,
a
Spence.
lot of people think this guy's good and shit. Spencer Dinwiddie. I don't
He's
think he's really that
overrated. He's inconsistent as fuck.
He's
Inconsistent as fuck.
He's overrated, but
scored-
he has the ability to do it.
But he is
Bro,
second
like,
ball handler.
no, he's overrated, bro. He played one good season. He had one couple of clutch shots, one good season. That does not make him a clutch player now. Like,
he not clutch, but
I
he
don't
can
understand
go for
that.
30 though. Luka has
Oh,
to
Yes.
go for 30. That nigga scored
Exactly.
30 in Game 7 versus the Suns, and Luka and him was the first duo since Shaq and Kobe to both score 30 in a Game 7. Luka
in
and
game 7 though. Like, come on, bro.
Like,
Yeah, how
man,
much Grant Williams scored in his game 7? Like, come on, bro. You can't say that shit. How much
That
he
nigga
scored in
Draymond
the
was
first
going
two
up, going
How much-
crazy from
how
three
much
in the
did
game
Grant Williams
7.
score in the first 2 games in
Prove my
Golden
point.
State?
You prove my point that like Grant Williams, the Celtics got players that could go for it.
I know, but that's what I'm saying though. He's not actually a reliable player. He shows up and disappears.
You just want a
Brunson
person
is
who's
gonna
gonna take
give you
those shots
double
though.
digits no matter what.
yeah, but he's
Dinwiddie
he's
will
not,
score 4
he's
points
not
one
getting
night.
shot attempts, the same shot attempts as Luka. Luka's dropping like
What do you mean? Dinwiddie
17
comes off the bench.
17 for
Dinwiddie
49
barely
every night.
plays with Luka most of the time.
Look, role players are never consistently gonna give you their average every game. If a role player averages 15, they're gonna give you they're not gonna give you 15, 15, 15. They're gonna give you 31 games, 0 1 game, and then it's gonna balance out to 15.
Nah, hell no. It's not gonna be that. It's not gonna be
It's
that
like
far, bro.
it's like
It's
they'll be like
16,
12,
17,
16,
12,
yeah.
15,
12,
11. Like
16,
they're
and
gonna get
5 with like
somewhere
5
around
assists or
that,
some
bro.
shit.
They're not gonna have 4 points one game and 28 points the next game.
That's
Like
literally what Spencer be doing. That's all I'm saying.
exactly, but that's not like that's not.
That's not the
No,
norm.
you think people gonna be targeting him after free agency because of that shit?
What'd you say?
No.
You think he gonna get targeted after free agency because of that? Like, just because he scored those amount of points that game don't mean shit, bro.
Maybe not Spence, but Brunson is getting a bag this summer.
Yeah, but Brunson is not enough to help Luka, especially not to beat the Warriors.
Bro. They just need more pieces. In my opinion, they got to keep Brunson. Him and Luka is enough. Not enough. Like that's a foundation. That's like a starting piece.
Yeah, but everybody else gotta go.
Type shit.
Well, that was. I have no idea.
What happened?
I was gonna say, do you have any other topics? Because that was pretty much my whole topic list. We're an hour in. W pod.
Yeah, I
How y'all feel about the All NBA list?
Oh, that's a good one. The awards.
I can pull them up.
I'm gonna pull it up on stream real quick.
I actually don't know it. I saw Tatum.
I'm gonna pull it up real quick.
The first All NBA team was Luka. I think Devin Booker, Jason Tatum, Giannis,
and Jokic.
Are you streaming
Jokic.
it?
Jokic.
Yep, there it is. First team, we got Giannis, Jason Tatum, Jokic, D-Book, and Luka. In my opinion, bro, it is fucking an egregious mistake that Joel Embiid is not on any first team All-NBA. This man averaged 30 points, 12 rebounds, and 4 assists.
Yeah.
49% shooting. He was the league leader in scoring this year. And
I'm not gonna say he shouldn't be on any first team, but he shouldn't be on this one.
It's crazy. It's crazy how these nasty agenda pushers got this team and an MVP, bro. When he's literally not gonna do shit next season. When he all his teammates back, that was the main excuse, and he's gonna get fucking bounced out the second round with Jamal Murray. Second team, we got DeMar, KD, Embiid, Ja Morant, and Steph. In my opinion, I'm putting Steph on first team over Luka. I don't know how everybody else feels about that. I think Warriors.
I would have to agree.
Warriors definitely had a better record.
I think he had a better. I think they had a better season. Like Luka closed it out really well, but Steph was on such a streak at the beginning, and then like he got hurt. Like that was his only thing.
Exactly.
So you just got to play real good just to be on these lists.
These are the top 15 players in the NBA
right now.
Oh, okay.
For this season, these are top 15 players. Let me see. Yeah, I think second team was straight. I just feel like Steph and Luka should have been, or maybe D-Book. Oh, no, I'd say Steph and Luka. D-Book had the number 1 seed. Third team, we got Siakam, LeBron, Kat, Chris Paul, and Trae Young.
I'm really not mad at it.
Replaced with, I seen some other forward votes for third team. I would like to have seen like maybe a Jaylen Brown for this Chris Paul spot. Seeing Jaylen Brown not on an All NBA team is really tough after that performance that he had today.
Right.
I think Brown deserved that spot.
So how did they do they decide this before the playoffs?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think these are based off the regular season, right?
Yeah. It is.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to ask y'all niggas, like, y'all niggas just know so much about, like, the NBA shit, like, the fucking, whatchamacallit, like, how do y'all know that how these niggas played? Like, y'all just look up the stats? Like,
I watch the games.
Every game these niggas play?
I watch a lot of games. I watched a lot of games this season.
Y'all watched a lot of games?
Watch the game.
I watched a lot of games this season.
It's just the games. Y'all don't look up, y'all look up stats sometimes type shit too, right?
The only time I look up highlights is when I miss the game.
Yeah.
Oh, so y'all really be watching. What's up?
I'm gonna tell you, like me. Go ahead, Tyler.
I like Pascal Siakam, like being on the third team, but bro, some of the biggest like bum ass moments of the season, whenever I tune into the Raptors game, he'd make that like those
The
moments.
spin move. He's a spin
I would
cycle.
be like, what the hell is this guy doing? Like,
Hell yeah, he's missed game-winning layup. He brought his
yeah,
season back though. After the All-Star break, he was.
yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Fortune, like, especially like you don't have to watch a game start to finish, nigga. You watch the first quarter, you can usually get a gauge of how the game is gonna go. Or if you're only like, I only watch games if a player I like is playing or if my team is playing. So if I watch every Rockets game or every Celtics game, I'm gonna see every player, like regardless. Like I don't gotta watch every game.
Cause it's just crazy how Karan and Jay be going at it, and sometimes I'll be like, I can't say anything because like y'all niggas have the source. I don't have the source, niggas. Like I could just.
You might as well say what you know.
Nah, that's what I'm saying.
Or say how you feel. Let them know, bro.
Sometimes, no, it's not. I can say what I feel, but it's like, damn, like what these niggas be talking about sometimes, because it's like they know a lot more about the NBA and shit. Hey, so it's like you can't really like I can hear what they saying, but I can't really like get it out because I'll be like, oh, I just be learning new shit because of what they be talking about. You feel me?
Look at it with this way, bro. Sometimes even if you're wrong and you get bitched around afterwards, it's worth it.
Let me look at the defensive teams too, because these hoes got announced. First team, defensive team, we got Giannis, Mikal Bridges, Rudy Gobert, Jaren Jackson Jr.
Isn't it beautiful that Luka cooked 2 of these niggas? I love that, personally.
Second team, we got Bam, Draymond, Drew, Thibault, and Robert Williams. These are 2 W lists. I could have seen Thibault getting replaced for somebody, because in the playoffs, that nigga got played off the floor. His defense is good, but his offense is so much worse than his defense. Like, he's actually becoming unplayable for the Sixers. He was really unplayable in the playoffs. The only 3 that nigga made in the playoffs, he was like 0 from 3 in the playoffs. The only 3 that he made in was from Precious Achua tipping in his air ball and counted him for 3 points.
That's tough.
Do they get some form of like trophy for this, or it's just
no? It's an accolade.
It's an accolade. It's gonna be.
It's an accolade. Okay.
Yeah. So if you looked at their career.
When Giannis makes the Hall of Fame, which he will, they're gonna mention all of his defensive teams.
Okay. That's crazy.
Rookie team, we got. Oh yeah, let's get it. We got
JG,
K, JG, Evan Mobley, and Franz Wagner.
I think JG ended up responding to that nigga Bill Simmons when he was talking trash about him, saying he didn't deserve first team all rookie because his team wasn't winning. Like I said,
I can't argue that he didn't.
Like I said, this just never been about winning. That's just
my
take on that. But JG definitely deserved all first team all rookie this season.
Whenever rookies are they make that first team, they're projected to be like when they're like the first 10 draft picks, I guess, so they're on like poverty franchises, like the Rockets right now, bro, like their team is shit. Like the whole roster pretty much.
I mean, Evan Mobley's team was pretty good. They were they got bounced out by Atlanta.
Yeah, I was about to say they didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah.
They were the 10 seed, right? The Cavs?
I remember they were a second seed at one point.
They were the 7th seed, and they went to the play-in
against Atlanta.
Or the 8th seed,
no.
And they went to the play-in against.
They were the 8th seed. They lost to the 7th seed Nets, and then they lost to the 9th seed. Lost to the 9th seed Hawks.
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks. So they were a playoff team 2 years ago, pretty much,
Yeah.
Like before the play-in existed.
Mm-hmm.
I actually got a question for y'all type shit. At first, I hated the play-in, but honestly,
it's entertaining.
It's entertaining.
I fuck with it. Ever since that,
I like it.
That LeBron shot I saw through rims. It's like, bro, we gotta have this every year.
Yep.
Yeah, I've never hated it. I've always thought it was a good idea.
I would like it to be the 7th seed, not have to play in that shit.
I agree.
Like being a 7th seed, bro, you do everything you're supposed to do that season, and then, bro, like the Cavs did everything they're supposed to do, bro. The reason they're not in the playoffs is because they lost Jared Allen and they started like losing hella games and shit once he got injured. Like when you're the 7th seed, bro, you do all you're supposed to do. you position yourself for a playoff push, and then to fucking lose in the play-in, bro, that shit is tough, man.
Hey, what's the plan?
It's
Like
a
the
win or
eighth.
lose.
It's right before the playoffs.
Yeah, so right before the
Seven,
playoffs,
eight.
and it's the 7th
So
and
right now, yeah, instead of
the 10th seed. They all compete for the last 2 spots in the
Oh,
playoffs.
to get on the playoffs, okay, type
yeah,
shit. So this how it always has been like that since
No.
They
day one of
introduced
the
nah,
NBA.
it
this
just started.
20,
This is the
What is
second
this?
21.
year, right?
Second
2 years
year,
ago,
yeah.
Also, how
This is
did
the
they used
second
to
year, right?
Yeah, I think so.
The top
The
eight
bubble,
teams
right?
each conference.
how did
I
they
don't think
used
they
to
had
like
in the
so?
bubble.
It was
Before,
the
It just
top
used to
eight
be the
teams.
top
each
18.
conference make
Oh,
on
so
each
like
side.
if you don't make it, you don't make it type shit. That's how it works.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's how
Type
it
Yeah.
shit.
but the reason why I feel like it is a good idea is because I feel like, although I understand what you're saying, I feel like before it was also like that a lot of times, vice versa. Like the ninth and 10th seed ended up being the ninth and 10th seed because they got injuries
Yeah.
and they fell to those spots just because
Yeah.
the other teams were doing better than them, or like the teams above them were doing worse than they were, or some shit like that. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's a good
I will
idea
say this
anyway.
for playing. Another reason why I don't particularly like the play-in, bro, is because with the NBA adding in the play-in, they have to like condense the playoff schedule. Like they have to condense the playoff schedule so you're playing more games in a lesser time to fit in the play-in, so you can still have the finals in June. I don't know if y'all like get what I'm saying by that. Like if there
Yeah.
was if there wasn't for the play-in, the players would be getting more rest in between playoff games. And because of that, now we're seeing people always in and out of the lineup in these playoff series. Like it's starting to affect the product type shit because players aren't getting enough rest. Y'all notice how these playoffs now it's like a game every other day. Like it used to be the players get an extra day of rest type shit.
Yeah.
No, that's
No,
not true.
not the lineup.
The games
That's
are
not
every other
true.
day. The
It's
games are
every
every
other.
other
It's
day.
always been every other day until the finals. Only the people in the finals get the extra day.
It would the only time that they would skip was whenever it switched stadiums. You know, like that was the only time they ever switched. So first two games they play those. They play a day, skip a day, play a day, and then they go to the opposing team's stadium.
Yeah,
Well,
I feel like it's been different. It's been
then
a
they would
lot
skip
different
2
because there
days.
was one series this week
No, they're
when
definitely becoming
Memphis and
more.
Golden State played. There was a time where they didn't play for 4 days straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, yeah, y'all remember like when teams would win a series early, they would get rest. Like if another team was
Yeah,
series or bro, they would get rest. That shit doesn't happen anymore. As soon as one team wins the series, they get rest until the other team wins and they immediately play.
that's not true, bro.
That is true, bro.
Miami, how? If you win the series early and the other
I
team
thought
is
it
still
always been
going,
like
you
that.
get rest.
No,
I
what
thought
I'm
it's always
saying
been like
is
that.
if one team won their series and they're waiting on the winner between the next series, they're obviously going to be waiting until the winner. They're getting rest until the other team wins.
Finishes out their series, yeah.
Before they used to have like even after the second team won, you get these automatic rest days. I don't know if it was 1 or 2 days. You would get these. Now they immediately start playing as soon as possible. They started doing that in 2020.
But I don't understand what you mean because either way, they won't play back to back. So it's not different if they had one off day
They're
before
not
and they
playing
still
back
have
to
one
back
off day now.
every other day. Before they would get even like they would get another day on top of the every other day type shit.
I
Before it would
don't
be
know
like
what you
every
mean,
2
bro. I
days.
think they
Now
still
it's
do
just
that.
every other day. And they
I'm pretty
start as
sure they
soon as
still do
possible.
that.
There is no like extra rest. They just
Like
immediately
I said, that was the only time they'd get an extra day is when they switched stadiums. But whenever they stayed
Yeah,
that was the only time.
the hell up, bro.
They've only done that one time this postseason. That
no,
was
they've
the
done it
last
a
playoff
lot
series.
more than one time.
That was the last playoff series. They
I don't
skipped a
remember
day.
last playoffs, but this
They
playoffs they've done that a lot more than one.
yeah, they skipped one day, I think.
Yeah, there was one Saturday where no teams played.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Before that, there was like a week where Golden State and Memphis played on Monday. The Bucks and whoever in Boston played the next day. Nobody played for the next 2 days. Then Boston and Bucks played again, and then Golden State played again.
I feel like, yeah, I guess that's it. I feel like that was a great pod. Some good basketball talks. We're definitely gonna try to get this Ox battle started now. So go ahead, leave a like if y'all want to see that. Leave a like if y'all want to see anything else. You know what I'm saying? Comment anything else. Comment who you think is the most attractive nigga up here. Just do it. Why not? Shout out to you if you're watching this.
I feel like Jay is. I mean,
okay.
My fault.
Okay. Shout out to you if you're watching this, man. Y'all stay safe out there because it's definitely a crazy world. A bunch of craziness going on. So yeah, y'all be safe out there. Peace.